Hey guys, good morning. As y'all can tell, there's ice everywhere. Look at this, the grass is frozen. I gotta get my glove back on, hold on. My hands are freezing this morning. Hold on, Ruby, come here. Stay, please. Alright, sorry about that, guys. My hands are frozen. It's so cold out here. The ice is sparkling on the grass. Everything is frozen. I wonder in the sun over here if it's... Oh, is it frozen over here too? Yep, it's frozen over here too. Ruby's loving it. No bandana, she didn't grab one today, so we don't have long because I'm back on work shift. So look, it's still snow around. It didn't all melt yet. Yeah, a lot of it melted, but not all of it yet. That's pretty cool. It's up in the tree too. Wanted to come on for a minute this morning and chit chat. It's the year anniversary of Harley Morris today. You know, one of the new cases that we're covering. And I feel that whatever happened to Harley, one or two ways. Either he planned it and that's why he left his phone, or he met foul play, in my book. My opinions, right? That's what I think could have possibly happened. It is 21 degrees right now, guys. And we never, ever get this cold. Like, it is so crazy to see that the world's climate is changing so bad. We're going to have to do something better. But right now we need to talk about Harley Morris. So allegedly, in my opinions, these are my theories, my speculations, my thoughts of what I think happened to Harley. Justice for Harley is very important, just as justice for any of these cases is important. And 29 years old or not, doesn't matter if you're 29, 51 like Suzanne Simpson, 40 like Nikki McCann, it doesn't matter. Justice still needs to be, right? And this young man went to work, left his phone with his father, said it was on 4%, and trigger warning times 100 million, guys. And remember, I'm a alleged bubble. So just go ahead and take it back to the house, which that was the biggest red flag to me. I've never seen someone leaving their cell phone, not knowing they have a night out and they're going here and they're going there. I just don't see it. He would have charged it before he went to work. I'm pretty sure that was probably his daily routine. So of all days, that day he vanishes, he leaves his phone. That's why I say it's either two ways. Either he planned this and executed his plan, or somebody within that bar or whoever was going to be playing pool with him supposedly is responsible. And I don't know for what reason they had to do this. I really don't, unless it was over the girl, right? What's the name of the guy that she ran off with to Midland, Texas shortly after he vanished? That's what I would like to know. And this looks like winter wonderland. It's all ice everywhere. It's crazy. But that's one thing that's sticking in my head, though, like I said, is the cell phone. And then him messaging Nicole, the girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, whatever you want to call her, messaged her that he needed a ride at 11:30, and then somehow messaged back. But, we don't know for sure if that was even him because he didn't have his phone. So, messaged back saying he got a ride, but then yet called his dad at 1:30 a.m. or 1 a.m., was still at the club, saying that he was going to be coming home soon, fixing to leave there, and some buddies were coming to play pool. There's still snow all over the ground over here too. Wow, that's pretty cool. That looks pretty. And it's so twisted because they searched so much in that area of that college, and that, this is a college town, right? He was right by the college campus at that 50 Ground Lounge, which they change their theme every week, so it is a little different. I want to show y'all something over here real quick, how pretty this looks. It's solid ice, though. I can't let Ruby get in there. I'm scared she's going to try. But I want y'all to see this because this is ice. It's frozen. It's solid frozen. No, Ruby, you're not going in that water. Come on up before we get wet. I don't even want to take a chance. But somehow, some way, his mother had moved from Florida to there. She's located there. She's trying everything she can. She's got search teams with water drones and stuff looking in some of the areas of water, but I don't think he made it that far. I really don't. I think that's about 5 miles. And why was he going in the wrong direction? He wasn't going home. He was going towards like the campus and stuff. That's weird. Was he supposed to meet someone, or? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what happened and what was going on, but it's really bugging me because the people showed up to play pool with him, but no him. Why didn't they get him? Right? If he knew they were coming to play pool, why didn't they pick him up? Or did they pick him up and something bad happened? I don't know. He was seen leaving that 50 Ground Lounge at 3:09 a.m. on camera, walk across the parking lot, says hi to a couple of buddies in a pickup truck that doesn't have room for him, which is weird. There's always the back of the truck. But anyway, I don't know why they couldn't take him. He could have fit in the back of the truck. But he's over 18 or 13, whatever the law is. 18, I think. He can ride in the back of a pickup. Sit up against the cab window. You're fine. At least you got a ride. At least you're not walking clear across God's earth to your house when you know that you're that far away from home. But see, he also had no phone for Google Maps, so he couldn't find his way home. And he looked pretty like he had had quite a few to drink, right? Trigger warning. But still, all in all, that doesn't matter how much he drank. He still vanished. And why? Why did he vanish? That's the $1 million question, right? He's seen on ring camera down the way by 29th Street. He's some man or some woman spoke with him to give him directions. He asked for directions. So was he trying to get home? Was he trying to get somewhere else? Like, what were the directions they asked, right? All we were told was he was asking for directions. What directions? To where? Like, I wish they'd be more clear on some of this stuff. It's like they have not been clear, And Pastel's show, shout out to Pastel. He had the mom and dad on, and, I could tell by his expressions that he felt like something was off too, right? And I think we all feel that something is off in this case. And, wow, this ground is so hard. It's like walking on ice. Something had to have happened, after that 29th Street ring camera that caught him. Did he get into a car? I know they checked all the cameras. They got a lot of cameras in that area because it's college, right? So they have a lot of stuff over there that'll help them technology-wise. And nothing. Like, absolutely, like, this boy just freaking vanished in thin air. And that, to me, doesn't happen. You don't just vanish. Did he run on his own? Did somebody pick him up? Did somebody that had been drinking, headed back to their dorm or their college, accidentally hit him and dispose of him that way? Trigger warning. I don't know, guys. I know that we have to keep digging and try to find the answers. We were going to be up there searching today, actually. And then this weather had came in, so I decided to go back to work. But we're going to go on next week when I'm off. After my 7 days. Stop, Rube. That dog is not coming over here. Just chill out. All right. But anyway, keep your eyes down. You're supposed to be searching, not barking at dogs. It is a lot of ice. It's crazy. I don't know how it doesn't bother her feet. She won't put her shoes on for nothing. Okay, what are you pulling me for? I tell you to eyes down, and now she's on the mission, right? I shouldn't have told her that yet. But, something had to go wrong somewhere in this. And it has to be after that 29th Street, right? Like, that's the last area that he was seen. So something has to change from there that had to have done something. Whether, like I said, whether it be somebody bumped him with the vehicle on accident, or I don't know. Where was Nicole? Was she at home the entire time? Because she did tell the mother that the father was making passes at her, but yet she stayed there, which no woman would have done that. Like, nothing adds up in this. on the one side. The mom was gone in Florida, so we know she was not there. And he was kind of like a mama's boy, so, you know, according to her. He did message and talk to his mom a lot, so a lot of snow on the ground still. And so we know that that the mother's not involved, right? We did be able to figure that out pretty easily. She seems to be the only one begging, right? Which I thought that was odd too. I mean, if you live with your father and you're like best friends, why is he not out there begging? I don't know. She seems to be the one in all the spotlight, the one getting all the drone crews and all the teams. And, you know, if she, I've told her before, if she wants to reach out, we'll be willing to. If she'll give us the maps, we'll be willing to search any area she wants us to search. We have no problem doing that, and we don't want no money. We don't want no fees. We don't want any of that. We do this out of the kindness of our heart. And, you know, Ruby can't spend money. She's the one doing the work, not me. So, you know, she don't want anything but just her bandanas and a biscuit every now and then. That's about it. Even when I say the word, she don't perk her ears. See, she don't get them very often. So, but you know, something's got to give on this. We got to get answers somehow. I just cannot believe not even a trace of this young man. You remember he was wearing shoes that would have floated. So if he would have been in the water, the shoes would have floated. Now, if he was struck by a vehicle, then they would have most likely found his shoes on the roadway, right? That's what I was thinking. That's why I kind of ruled out, unless they were able to pick them all up. But usually in such a panic hurry like that, if somebody had been drinking all night and did hit him, they're not going to grab everything, I wouldn't think. You know, he would have had a ball cap laying somewhere. He would have had those Croc kind of shoes would have been somewhere, you know. And if he'd have fell in the water, the shoes would have floated. And I mean, I don't know. It's just so hard because, yes, it was cold. So water-wise, he would have stayed at the bottom for a while, right? It is cold up there, really, that time of year in Tyler, Texas. And those bodies of water would have been almost freezing. And so he probably wouldn't have floated, but his shoes would have floated. You know, they're those Croc-style rubber shoes. So we know that they would have came to the top. But you know, what else? What else can we be looking at, right? I think it's something to do with what I'm still so confused on is that he had a ride to the club from the other club that he's used to. He had never been to this club before. This was the first time. That's what makes me think something foul play within the party that he was with or within somebody in that club. And I do feel that way because if you take someone with you, you're responsible for bringing that person back. I mean, if you're friends and you take your friend, that's like if you ride with your friend to somewhere and then they say, oh, you're on your own, we can't take you back. No, it doesn't work that way, guys. And this is another one of those things like the Riley Strand case. Like, when friends don't band together, something bad happens. And this is just like the Riley Strand case. You know, his friends didn't go with him, and look what happened. And I still have my doubts in that. I do not think Riley Strand went in that water on his own. He looked perfectly fine to me when he walked by that police officer. So I don't feel that he fell in like that. I just don't. I don't think he would have made it over those two shallow areas. There's just no way. To me, his body wouldn't have floated over those two little curves that were like 6 inches deep, 5 inches deep. No way. Plus, that was so much drones in that area that, yeah, I just don't see that. But, you know, we might not ever know in that case. I know we're going to talk about it, but not yet. I'm just working on some other stuff before I do, and we'll bring it up. But it was a big case, and that's the case that really did end up helping the Sebastian Rogers case because it was so close. And, you know, come on, Ruby, this way. And, come on. And there's footprints in the ice. A little print and a big print. Huh. Alrighty. But anyway, as I was saying, something is not right with the way that he was left there. And the way he was left with no phone to find his way home. Like, that's not friends. And supposedly these friends were going to go to his house and play pool. Really? But you leave him there and you're going to his house. It makes zero damn sense. I mean, really, zero sense, guys. I don't know. We're going to have to get out of here and go to work, but wanted to come on for a minute and just, fill y'all in on a little bit of this. It's the year anniversary today, so let's keep Harley Morris in our prayers today, guys, please. And justice must be, right? We have to get answers. We have to find him. At least seek the truth, right? What happened to this young man? Now, if he ran off on his own, then he ran off on his own. But I just don't see that. Why leave everything behind and just take off, right? I still think Nicole knows something. The ex-girlfriend that ran off with another dude to Midland, Texas, right after Harley went missing, I think she holds the key. I think she knows what happened. I'm wondering if she had snuck out after 3 in the morning and the dad was asleep. We know the dad was asleep. So did she sneak out at 3 something in the morning to go get him? Ain't no telling. I don't know yet, guys. I don't know. We're working on it. Anyway, y'all guys be good, be safe. We got to get to work. Sun's just coming up. We got to get out of here. They're waiting for us. But I'll see y'all later on today, this afternoon, for the chat. And if I have any updates through the day, I'll try to pop on and do a quick update on everything. And we'll go from there. So justice for Harley Morris, guys. Remember, allegedly, these are my opinions, not to reflect the channel. Y'all's comments, y'all's alone, not to reflect the channel. We do our research together. We're a big family. Ruby, right? Ruby said bye to YouTube. They always turns out Ed when I say that. And trigger warning times 100 million. Come on. We got to find justice for this young man and help his mother out. She's begging for help. So we're here. We hear you. We hear you, mama. We hear you. And we're going to do everything we can to help. So y'all guys have a good day. We'll talk to y'all after work. Y'all be safe. Be good, guys. We love all y'all. Thanks. All right, bye.